if you are the kind of traveler who actually wants to connect with people, not just to see a country, to really feel it, this video is for you. Because locals, they are so happy if you try to speak the language, and this opens other doors by traveling. But people who have the best experience here, they are never the ones with the best camera, never the ones with the biggest budget. They are the ones who try, and suddenly a market woman offer you a fruit what you never saw before. A taxi driver is taking a detour just to show you something beautiful. Or a stranger is drawing a map on a napkin and show you how locals actually eat. That not happen by accident. That happened because you show you are interested in the people and in the culture. And we have 7 words. 7 words would help you to connect. 7 words would open other doors for you by traveling. Let's get into them. Number 1, Pinta. You walk into a bar in Panama City and you sit down, waiting for the waiter, and he slowly comes over, and instead you say to him, "Una cerveza, por favor," like every tourist ever. You look at him and say, "Give me a pinta, please." He will smile and be surprised that a foreigner knows the local words for beer. But think about it from his perspective. Imagine you're working in a bar, a long shift. Tourists after tourists come in. The same order, the same accent, the same Google translating all the day. But then one person sits down, looks at you and says the local word for the beer. Something shifts, and suddenly you take a little more time. You recommend something. You tell them what's fresh today. You give them the best snacks and let them feel really welcome in your country. Just because they try. We know this feeling because we're from Austria and working in the tourist area. And sometimes on the bar, if somebody comes to me and say Seital oder Häube, I give them the best possible cold beer with the best foam on top what I could create. And I'm instantly more generous, instantly more willing to show the good stuff. And I will make them the most welcome that I can. That they see how guest-friendly Austrians actually are. Pinta is the Seital in Panama. 1 word, 0 effort. And the experience what you get back, worth every second to learn it. And unpayable. That 1 word changes how people serve you, but the next 2 are to make real connection and to open other doors. Number 2, que soupa, literally, what soup? Forget for a moment the translation, because in Panama, this has nothing to do with food. Que soupa is how Panamanians say, "What's up? How are you doing?" So it's like a casual way to greet each other on the street. But you have to know, before you go around and saying that to everyone, the usual way on the street to greet each other is always buenas. In the transportations, if you enter the store or if you have a meeting, you say always buenas. Doesn't matter what time of the day. It's short, respectful and universal. That's the local way. Que soupa is different. Que soupa is for people what you already know. Friends, people that you are invited. The guy in the market what you saw already 5 times. The energy of, hey, we are already cool. No formality needed. It's the difference between shaking somebody's hand or giving them a hug, because you know him already better. Do it wrong and it feels off. Do it right and it opens everything. The next will surprise people when you say it right. But depending how you use them, you get some really good stories. Number 3, I say it even in English, it's oida. And I know it as well in Mexico. So he let me know. Chucha is the Panamanian word for the feeling, but it actually has something to do with the female autonomy. So you should not say it to everybody. As well, if they're used to it, it's like you use it by friends. You use it if you feel comfortable with the people. And in the rest of the evening, my friend said more time euch than I could count, and I said all the time chucha. It's just stick now in my head. Chucha, now you know. But the next word, let's feel you like a local and create incredible moments. Number 4, chévere. It's in every great story in Panama because it's fabulous, great, awesome. But here is the thing. You're going to hear this word more than every other word in Panama. More than buenos, more than gracias, or more than everything else. Good food, chévere. The view from the rooftop, chévere. The sport car, chévere. Somebody do you a favor, chévere. Plans work out perfectly. This is the word, chévere. One more pinta, obvious, chévere. This is the word what Panamanians use when life does exactly what it should. And the beautiful thing about it, in the moment you say it back to someone, they feel it. Not because it's complicated, but because it's theirs. Chévere, sorted. But the next word has 2 meanings. And it's made Pablo Escobar to one of the most fierce men in South America. Same word, very different situation. Word number 5, plata. And the real story. This one is simple and important. You will hear it every single day. Plata literally means silver. But they use it for money, cash. I want to tell you exactly when I understood this word for real. I was standing in front of an ATM, waiting to take money because there was a line in front of me. People walked by, like 2 friends, and one said to the other, "¿Quieres comprar plata?" It literally means you want to buy money. And I understand what they really mean. They don't use the words what you actually learn in the dictionary or in the Spanish books. You will hear it all the time. No hay plata. Necesito plata. Darme plata. Plata is a universal word when it's about cash. Now, here's the part which makes this word unforgettable. Because plata didn't just stay in Panama. It's traveled north. It's traveled until Colombia, into narco culture. In one of the most phrases in Latin American histories. Pablo Escobar used it to convince people. He said, plata or plomo, money or bullet. This was his offer to charges, to politics, to the criminals. Take the money or take the consequences. Now, Panama is not Colombia, and the taxi driver is hopefully not Pablo Escobar. But that phrase, it's good to remind you on the power for money and on this word for money, plata. And if you use it, people now, you're here already a while. And for them it feels like you try to learn their language. Just change the word dineros to plata. You're not translating anymore. You speak the Panamanian slang and the people are more open. Plata, now you speak the language of the street from Panama. But the next 2 words, those I use every single day and they will help you to save real money in your pocket. The word fonda. It's not a festival, not a fair, it's the local restaurants. Now, in the touristic areas, it's not anymore a secret that in the fondas you get very cheap food in combination with coconut rice, platano and the best seafood ever. In Panama City, where it's not touristic, you can find food for $4 and it's like a buffet. Like this, you can see the food and try the local variations. Yuca, fried, platanos, seafood. The main courses can be sometimes the same, but if you see something what you never had before, now is your chance to try it. And as well, you can support the locals with your buy before you give it to the big companies. Just with this one word, Freunde, you have the real experience with the local kitchen. And you get a real idea how the locals eat and what different variations they prepare in their own kitchen. This makes a difference between just passing through and having the real experience in other country. Freunde, where Panama actually eats. But what about after the market, late evening, everything closing, and you just need one thing, maybe Bier Pinta or an ice cream or something which was running out in your bathroom equipment. The next word is about that. Chino. In the first experience, in the first day in Panama, you will have the situation that you want to buy a small thing. If it's just something to drink or some snacks, you will enter the small stores, and behind the desk there is mostly a Chinese person. And they call them chinos. More than 95% from the small stores in Panama are running by chinos. Chino is the local mini market. A chino you can find in every fisher village or in every top of the mountains. And you can buy oil or salt or just toilet paper because you're running out of it. Locals sitting with music like in a local bar in front and chatting in plastic chairs and gossip about the day. And mostly the prices from the small stores are not really higher than in the big supermarkets. So if you need just some few things, the chino is your way to go. 7 words would change your experience in the vacation, and you will make much more friends and save money. Save the video, that you have it by hand if you need it, and you buy something or to chat with other people in your holidays. We are glad to be on your side to plan holidays tailored for you. As a company and organization, we plan holiday tailored for you. You tell us what you really want and what you need from these holidays, and we look that we find the right places and activities for you.